Okay, my friends, it always amazes me when Adobe creates features that absolutely change the game, when are mind-blowing things that just work, right? We know that generative fill, the generative AI stuff like the expand and the when you change the crop and we know that that works pretty well for the most part, right? It's not perfect, right? However, in Camera Raw right now in Photoshop, and I'm assuming this will come to Lightroom eventually, but this is the beta of Photoshop, and in Camera Raw, it only works with RAW files, will not work with JPEGs right now. If you go to the Remove tab in Camera Raw and go down to Distraction Removal and turn on Reflections, okay? This is from a car show in New York City. This is obviously the mini booth at that trade show. And I chose this one because first of all, big reflection from the glass, but then also there's other reflective materials inside of this, right? And you have the car also here, which is reflective, which is behind me. I was curious what it would do. And I'm going to be honest with you, it did not remove all the reflections, but it removed just the right amount of reflections. If I turn this on, look what it did. Again, before, after. Look what it did. Before, after. And you can see the progression of what it removed. If I was to go like here, you can see it actually removing it here, right? I can go the other direction and just see the car, but that's like horrible. This way, it's actually giving me more of the steering wheel and less of everything else. That is fascinating. Now, this photo is from the same car show. This is a futuristic taxi from 2008. And I was curious to see, this reflection has always bothered me here in this glass. So I was curious to see what it would do for that. And again, my mind is blown. Look how much better that looks before and after. It did a fantastic job at fixing the reflections in this pane of glass here that has been driving me nuts since 2008.